Alright, hello. Welcome back to another stream. Today we will be playing Frog Fractions. Now, I don't know about any of you, but math was my favorite subject in school. And that was, of course, before I discovered fractions. So we'll see how this works out for us. All right. Don't touch my apples, man. Don't touch my freaking apples, man. Block on targeting. Static clean durians. Turtle. What do we do in the target lock on? Oh, it's way easier. Okay. So that's definitely a score. I have no idea what that fraction comes out to. Turtle? Oh shit, hold on. What's this? I think we found the cheat code, boys. Can I go left? Okay, right. Give me all of that. All right. Oh shit. That's pretty good. Cybernetic brain? What does that do? Oh shit, it turns the math for the fractions into decibels. There's some advanced mathematics we doing now. I think I'll take the durian. Teaches typing. What? Oh shit. Oh shit! Don't you touch my fruit! Yeah, dragon now. What is this bullet hell shit? What the fuck? Dude, chill out. Install a warp drive for your flying dragon. Okay. We have liftoff. Lieutenant Hop, we're dealing with a serious oh, there's more bugs and more fruit. Racist bugs. Oh shit. Was that Mars or the moon? It's like Mars. What the fuck? What? Let me go! I'm in court? Mr. Hop, the charges against you are severe. Accused of breaking and entering into our native habitat, Bug Mars, with intent to purloin our delicious space fruit. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, amphibious. Got the wrong idea. Some never told you look delicious. Oh god, I'm surrounded by bugs. I plead amphibious. I thought I had a lawyer. Wasn't that Strawberry my lawyer? 20 years in the bug mines? I'm gonna bribe him. You don't know how many pockets I have. History and culture define planet. And shall we begin? Our bug flag has 4 big stripes. What do they represent? Protecting my precious space fruit from you goddamn commie space bugs, Your Honor. Knew it. The series Bug Jersey Soar. What is Bug Snooky's favorite flavor of ice cream? Her favorite ice cream is Bug. Knew it. Bug and cheese. Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Bugs that we are blessed with which inalienable rights. The rights to bug, the rights to own sentient space food as slaves, the right to refuse to testify against your hive mind in court, the right to parade around the courtroom in only your knickers. How the hell should I know I'm a frog? Oh god, bugs everywhere. The right to bugs, Your Honor. During the war of Bug 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious frog armada single-handedly. How many mech frogs did he crush under the wheels of his Mercedes bugs? Enough to reach the ground? We don't know. They haven't invented counting back then. 420, I swear they counted them twice. That's not just a pot joke. None. He didn't learn to drive stick until after his divorce. They bite, oh they bite, oh they bite. They bite, 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 bite. 420? He regretted it for the rest of his life. Last question, Mr. Opp. How do you feel about fractions? Oh man, I love them. I was told there'd be no math on this exam. There's an intuitive way to represent a non-integer value. I'm actually learning slightly towards scientific notation these days. I don't know. I've never really dealt with them. I think my chair is made of bugs. Am I made of bugs? No one told me there was an exam, man. They're gonna fire me into the sun? Date of birth, bug, 2012, 06, 05. Chitin donor? I don't have any chitin, I'm a frog. 1245 Bug Street, Insectopolis, 11, 10, 1. Okay. I make F. There you go. There's a secret there too, I guess. A Merv tongue? Or a greasy? The well-trained team of marketers ensure the public has the correct impression of you. We don't gotta deal with this, chat. What is this? We're out of here.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Yeah? I don't understand what any of this has to do with being a frog or fractions. That's a fish. Same fish. Go right?
It was Felipe's son,
It's a
André
puffer.
Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637, after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favorite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
Hello? Alright, we'll leave you to it. Seeing a lot of fish and not many bugs.
it was universally agreed that the boy had violated the spirit of the game, officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
So we're just talking about the history of boxing while I navigate through this undersea cave. Right? No.
Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in the
That's
fantasy.
a sub.
Young scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis. And though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Probably just keep going down, right?
The real wonder, though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match and then leave, but every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
Oh, I guess we're leaving Mars. Command module, is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module, the walls of the circular room curve to meet at the point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type help to answer. Oh, is it a text adventure? Pour orange juice into glass. No juice in space. Escape. Go home. Go outside. Okay, how about open port hole? Oh. Help. What's in my inventory? I'm not holding anything. Look around. Or look. Hold the circular room curve to be at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hole. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display in the control deck. Look at control. Look at control deck. The control deck consists of an array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot, because these are definitely not frog joysticks. Flip switches? Best not to fiddle with the controls. Okay, what else we have? Look at display. A glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognize marked in an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you can see the two on-screen buttons labeled route details and new destination. Press route details. The screen splits forth for spew steps such as spiral spinward at spy heat system far faster than you can fathom. Spiral spinward at spy heat system. Okay. Press new destination. Dumps you. The nav computer dumps you into an interface so obtuse that before you even consciously process what's happening, you hit the back button and you are at the main map again. Look display again. Okay. Look. Look. Porthole. Through the porthole, you can see a background, a star is shifting as the ship gently spins. The constellations are all unfamiliar to you. Okay. Climb ladder. Okay, I guess you clamber across the ladder. You arrive in the captain's quarters. It looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the floor, and the Orient rug lies in the center of the aft wall. Look rug. This decorative rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite fit, lay flat on the floor, though there's a significant dip around the middle. Move rug. Move the rig, discovered a reset hatch below it. Your score has gone up by 2/5 of a point. Nice. Open hatch. You have to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops opens. Enter hatch. You slip through the hatch, arrive in the engine room. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker than a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There is a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the floor. We're going to do something crazy. We're going to eat the goop. I'm not hungry. Damn it. Look. Machine. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform. Read paper. This is the out of order note included in your game package. Turn spigot. Let's look in that hole. Peering into the exposed scenery, you can see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Remove can. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you rip the insulation off of an adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with an adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Really is a coffee can. Open can. The can doesn't have a lid. Look in the can. Empty coffee can. Got it. So we're going to do this. Touch. Wire. You try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns just as your position touching the strut. Look around. So it's out of order, huh? Turn spigot. Turn on machine. What does that even mean? Look. We're going to touch the goop. Scoop goop into can. Can on goop. Put goop in can. Grab goop. Okay, let's go back up. Let's look in the pod. See, pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole on top next to a gauge reading empty. So I do need the goop. Put can in hole. Can is empty. So this makes sense. Okay, let's look into the nightstand. Okay. Nightstand offers a single drawer which is closed. Open the drawer. Open the drawer, revealing a thick manual. Read. Manual. It's a manual for the navigation computer and the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars. Your score has gone up by 2 and an eighth points. Okay, let's look around. Go or enter hatch. Put goop in can. Alright. Enter that again. Use ladder. Climb ladder. Can you look at the walls? Look walls. Okay, look deck. Look display. Let's do new destination. You definitely plot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 and 3/5 years. Huh. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Luckily, you could sleep through most of it. Your score has gone up by 3 and 1/3 points. Look. Oh, actually, other route details updated. Route details. Just a single step now. Go back to Bug Mars. It's going to take half a century, but hey, that's what cold sleep is for. Okay? Look around. Look. Hole? Okay. Climb. Ladder. Enter. Hatch. Look, machine. Put can in. Oh. Use spigot. Turn spigot. Use machine. Okay, what's my inventory? Oh. Look. Clean goop. Huh. Okay. Look. Oh. Move wire. Grab goop. Use scoop on wire. I'm not sure what to do here. Let's look. Machine again. Look, paper. Grab paper. Ah, inventory. Grab tape. Inventory. Okay, look panel. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink jump. You see a row of what looks like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled. Okay. Put tape paper on wire. Use tape on wire. You wrap the tape around the bare wire insulated. Okay. Do I turn spigot? as it manipulates the machine via the control panel. Okay. Let's look at the panel again. Press button. The raise button clicks into place and the previous selected button pops up. Local currency. It says a robotic voice. Let's do it again. The raise button clicks into place and the previous selected button pops up. Mom's specialty, says a robotic voice. Press again. Local currency. Okay, let's pull the lever. The machine whirls, dispensing local currency. A voice says, a thick stream of Zork mids shoot out of the faucet. They bounce out of the can and scatter around the room. Collect. No. Collect. Spend a few minutes gathering up the scattered Zork mids. Your score has gone up by 1/3 of a point. Can we pull the lever again? The machine sputters in gas, but nothing else happens. Unable to dispense local currency. Okay, press button. Mom's specialty. Pull the lever. The machine says, or dispensing mom's specialty, machine says, a thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can, a few drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected. A different voice says, a whirling sound issues and the bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says. Look at the can. Look. Vent. What's in my hand? You're holding an out-of-order note. There's Zork mids in the can of pink goop. Gotta tear the note. Use. Oh. You pull over again. Look. Grab goop. You can't get a meaningful amount just by collecting loose goop. Okay. Let's go on hatch. Use hatch. Enter hatch. Put can in pod. You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right in. Your nearby gauge fills up. Your score has gone up by 9/2 of a point. Let's look at the pod again. Sleep. Slep. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the hatch, and drift off. Secure that in 57 and something years you return to Bug Mars a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You literally glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay, she laughs and claps, and you recognize that you've been transmogrified to a human. Disgusting. What is this? What is this? This is so cursed. My fruit! You wake with a start. What a horrible dream. You call your friend Draggy the Flying Dragon. Just to talk to someone. Hello, Draggy says. I just had the worst nightmare. You explain the situation. I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of the following. Draggy ponders. What if we drummed up a little publicity first? I know just a PR agency. 5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. I lost audio. There it is. It's time to dance. Oh, I'm gonna fail this shit. Always got to hit the last note. If you miss everything else, hit the last note. It doesn't matter, you won. Flaps McQueen. Look at that suit. Numerators and denominators, huh?
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Weather report, hot and dry. Bug assets, 2 million Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn, 10,000 Zorkmids per megabytes. How many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? All of them. All of it. All. That is not a number. How many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? 2 million divided by 10,000. Here's my paper. I need to do some math. Divided by 10,000. So you can cancel the zeros. One more. So 200. How many Papa Bet do you want to purchase? Oh shit, I'm out of money, aren't I? I'm out of money! No. One? I have zero money. Sell the porn. Sell it. What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn? 2 million.
Impressive wingspan.
Suburb performance made today's bug porn too hot. The warehouse burned down. Oh no. You made 200 megabytes of bug porn at 10,000 a megabyte. You sold 0 megabytes. They wouldn't let me do 1 million? You sold You sold 0 megabytes of bug porn in 2000. 2 million megabyte budget. 2 million. Oh, I see. So the budget was 2 million. GDP is $0. Our profit is negative 2 million. And our assets are 0. How many Zork meats do you want to order the Bug Federal Reserve to print? $10 million. I guess we'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem. That's right. What upgrades would you like to install? Designed for the professional dancer, these low-risk slip-on shoes have a 2-part rubber sole for maximum control. Bug drugs. Drugging the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the streets and out of trouble, and not coincidentally staying home and watching bug porn. You gotta put the padlocks on the facilities. No one's getting in and getting our porn. Let's do 100. So if I do 100, it gives me $7 million. So if we have 7 million. At 1,500, I'll pop. All right. Cancel. So 7,000 divided by 15. We're doing math now. Let's get 466. Let's do like a let's be conservative. Let's do 10 of these. So it's 150, right? 10. Capitalism tip. Be sure to charge more for your product than it costs to produce. Okay. So 1 million plus 150,000. For 100. We're gonna divide by 100. It was made 100 megabytes. So 11,500 is our cost. We don't want to sell at cost. So I think we want to double it. Yes.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
The in-house bug porn musician decided to make bug J-pop today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. Bugs seem unaware of porn today. You made in you sold 26 by GDP profit. Hey. So our budget was 1.1 million. Our GDP is over 500,000, and our profit is negative. Even when I doubled it, I didn't make enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. Our assets are there. Oh, we don't have to get him to print anything, do we? But we're going to do it anyway. What is that? 200,000. 2 million. All right. Oh, it's 20 million. That's 2 million. If we want to get the satellite, we want better web. It's a cloudy day, so people will be inside and watching bug porn. An outbreak of frog STDs and bug porn actors is driving production costs up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Got to break up the calculator again. So they make 100. That's 1.2 million. So 26. Let's do 100. So I put this at 1.2. We had 10. Let's put that up to 15. So 15 times 1,500, 15,000. So that's that. So we end up with 1.4 million essentially, and 250,000. Or sorry, 25,000. So if we divide that by 100, you should just end up with 14,250. So if we double that, it's 28, but we don't want to just double it. I don't want to triple either because I still want to sell. So that's 2.5 should be good. So what's that? 35. Let's make it a flat 3,500 per megabyte.
Relax. Just be yourself.
The bug porn sensors are working today. There would be no bug porn available at Bug Retail. The bug porn sensors bought all your porn at lunchtime. So we made it anyway. Yes. Pure profit. Print no money. Do 100. 10.
I prefer something more,
No map needed.
President Jimmy?
You know how bugs posing self-inspectors gave your product a thumbs up? Everybody wants to see. It's a very done store hit bug. Mars today. All your bug porn is ruined. Like porn! We gotta recoup those losses. Print another 2 million Zork mids. It's time for the pool. Come on now. We can't show that. They got the Wawas in there. Oh dear God. Somebody had to find these images, first of all. That's incredible. Oh, they're doing it buggy style, bro. Oh, they took an image from NASA. Interesting. The upside down buggy style, bro. I think they put the sensor in the wrong place on that one. I don't know what was going on. Oh. Oh my. Are they pollinating? Memory and Beard number 2, 27 to 2007 to 2012. All right. Incredible. Certified frog factioneer, but you're ready for the ultimate frog factioneer. Buys the hops iconic cap DLC and experience a day to life for frog right ahead. It feels as though you're playing an entirely different frog factions game. Nah. Alright, there you go. Is the actual DLC for $10? I think we're good. Okay, well, I guess that's the game. Yeah, let's quit. I don't think I have anything else prepared today. I thought the game was going to be longer than it was. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Yeah, it's a short stream today. Same time tomorrow. We'll probably be playing Jazz Punk. So look out for that one. Alrighty. Catch y'all later.